Hi and welcome. And I thought I would do a video today because I'm getting ready to go on a road trip again. And some people have asked me what I usually bring on my trip and how they can be healthy on it, how they can live that nourishing lifestyle. And I thought I would give you a little bit of what I do. Every trip is different, but this is a weekend trip. It's part business and part pleasure. So anyway, I'm going to show some things as far as some healthy snacks that I'm going to bring and some other things that I bring on the trip to help make it a more nourishing lifestyle that I always promote. One of the things as far as healthy snacks, because I like road trips. I like going on in a car and going. It clears my head. I can stop and go when I want. I don't have to be squeezed into an airplane with everyone else and not be able to maybe go to the bathroom when I want or be able to sightsee. So I'm really into road trips by car. And so this weekend is going to be actually, like I said, a weekend trip. It's part business and part pleasure. So I like to have a lot of healthy snacks with me. One of the things I'm going to bring along is walnuts. It has a lot of protein in it. It's good for the brain, so it helps keep your mind clear. The other thing I like to have is bananas and apples. I love apples. It has that very crunchy taste to it. A lot of fiber. Also grapes. These are red seedless grapes. The other thing I like is sometimes some of the protein bars. I particularly like this one. It's the Kind bar. It's gluten-free and has a lot of antioxidants in it, and it's really healthy. So that's what I get. I get some of the protein bars. And speaking of protein, I also get my protein powder. I will take the protein powder and I'll either mix it in with almond milk and put it in a shaker like this, or I will also bring sometimes, depending, I will bring my Magic Bullet. It's a little mini Magic Bullet, so it's great for traveling. The other thing that I like, people drink a lot of energy drinks. I'm not into the energy drinks except if they're natural. The one I have found that is natural, like no sugar, no calories, and it's pretty healthy for no aspartame, no preservatives, no artificial colors or flavors, no high fructose corn syrup. It's got 100% of 7 essential vitamins, and that is that drink. So I'll take an energy drink and maybe do that once a day. The other thing I like to bring is water, and I usually bring like alkaline water. And what I'll do is I'll just bring my own water bottle, and then I fill it up. That way I'm not constantly wasting plastic on the road, and so it's pretty economical, that way, and it's healthy. The other thing that I found recently that I'm kind of almost addicted to it now is they're called sweet potato tortilla chips. This one is non-GMO, which is great. It's gluten-free, 0 trans fat, no artificial flavors or preservatives. It's Food Should Taste Good brand. So that's what I get. And then also what I like to do is sometimes, I like to spray myself if it gets if I start getting tired or it's getting hot out or something like that. I usually will do like a mister. This one's lavender chamomile. I always have trouble saying that word. And it's a hydrating body mist. I also make my own with my essential oils. And speaking of essential oils, I usually like to bring some, and peppermint. Peppermint's really good for like your sinus. It helps to keep you alert as well. So I kind of put a little bit of dab maybe right here. It helps me breathe. Also lavender. Lavender is really good as far as relaxation and just de-stressing, because sometimes the traffic can get really bad and you kind of get stressed out. Also, I always bring, and I have some natural stuff, is hand sanitizer. You never know where you're going, and I always like to bring that, especially now with everyone getting the flu. I always want to bring something like that. Sometimes when I'm on the road, I can get maybe some back or leg pain because, you're stiff and everything else. So I like to bring Anacare, and it's muscle pain and stiffness. It helps, it helps with the swelling from injuries or bruising. It's quickly absorbed and it's non-greasy. So I really like this stuff. And then as far as, that's all the kind of food stuff. And then I just like to travel and taste different things on the road. I like to go to different places that are unusual, not the, usual franchises. I usually like to go to mom and pop, the local restaurants in town, and get to really know the locals and just try different things. So I like to put all my stuff in like recyclable and environmentally friendly bags. So I'll be putting that in, this is upside down, into this bag. The other thing that I like to do, especially if I'm going to a hotel, is I like to have clean energy. So I'm one of those that will do maybe some sage, throughout the room. If, matches or smoking or anything like that's not allowed in the room, then I'll bring my own mister and air diffuser, and I'll put some lemongrass in it, and diffuse the air that way. The other thing that I like to do is bring, excuse me, I like bringing my laptop or my, iPad or, things, and I love bringing my journals and a book to read. So this is one of my journals that I'm writing in. And then I have like a laptop kind of desk. I don't know if you guys can see that. So, it's portable and I can take that anywhere and be able to work, on as far as reading or journaling. The reading material that I have, I love, reading in coffee shops and things like that. This one I found, in a bookstore recently, and it just fits me so well. It's called Wonderful. It's the Modern Bohemian's Guide to Traveling in Style. So that's going to be my reading material for this weekend. The other thing I like to bring is, just once in a while when, if I get tired on the road and need to just kind of take a mini power nap, I like to bring this is a little pillow. So it's just, just really small, but it's soft. Always bring, a towel. I always bring like a beach towel. You never know if you need a towel or if you're going to be on the beach or, near the water somewhere. Also, and I'm really big on, and I should have showed this before when I was talking about saging, really like cleaning the air and stuff like that. What I bring is some of my crystals. This is a quartz crystal, this is an amethyst crystal. So the quartz crystal actually helps as far as also in driving, because we we have the rubber and things like that. This will help. EMFs, that's what I'm trying to think of. This will help absorb that. And then the amethyst is to help me as far as clearing and, really getting in touch with my intuition. The other thing I really like to bring, and I already am starting to get like a scratchy throat today, if you can tell, is, you never know who you're going to be around and, and everything else, and especially this time of year with the flu and the colds going around. I like to carry an extra thing of vitamin C and zinc, so keep my immune system up as well. So that is a little bit of what I'm taking. I still got a lot of packing to do, and I may do another video sometime to talk about, some of the clothes and some of the personal items that I bring just for maybe a weekend trip or a short trip, and be able to pack light and stuff. So anyway, I will be doing some videos and some photos, this coming weekend. It's going to be a really cool, fun spot that I'm going to, and I want to really share that with you. So stay tuned for that. Also, I'm going to be putting all of this on my traveler's blog that I haven't kept up with in a while. I have a traveler's blog, a Healthy Conscious Travelers blog, and also I have it on Facebook as well. So I'll put the links on as well so you can tune into that. So until then, I will see you on my trip. Bye.